Hello boxing fans, and welcome to Punch Power. Today, we're breaking down the exciting matchup between Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera that took place on July 29th, 2023 at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. In this fight, we'll analyze the key moments and strategies, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Let's get started. Fight hard, fight clean. Touch gloves, good luck. In the first round of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz came out aggressively, looking to establish his signature pressure style early. He charged forward, throwing powerful hooks and body shots, aiming to disrupt Cabrera's rhythm. Cabrera, known for his slick boxing and movement, focused on using his jab to keep Cruz at bay, circling the ring to avoid getting trapped. While Cruz landed a few heavy shots, Cabrera's footwork and defensive skills allowed him to evade major damage. The round showcased Cruz's aggressive approach, but Cabrera's counters and movement kept things balanced. In the second round of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz intensified his pressure, cutting off the ring more effectively and forcing Cabrera into exchanges. Cruz's power shots, particularly to the body, began to slow Cabrera's movement. Cabrera tried to keep distance with his jab and straight punches, but Cruz's relentless forward movement made it difficult to maintain space. Cruz landed a few clean hooks that visibly shook Cabrera, though Cabrera still managed to land sharp counters. The round was marked by Cruz's aggression, as he started to take control, with Cabrera struggling to keep up with the pace. In the third round of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's relentless aggression took center stage as he relentlessly pressed forward. Cruz closed the distance quickly, landing heavy body shots and overhand rights, clearly trying to break Cabrera's defense. Cabrera, while attempting to box on the back foot, found himself increasingly cornered and unable to escape Cruz's pressure. Cruz's power and volume began to wear Cabrera down, though Cabrera still managed to land some sharp counters. The round highlighted Cruz's ability to dictate the fight, with Cabrera showing signs of fatigue under the constant assault. In the round 4 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's relentless pressure continued to define the fight. He pushed forward aggressively, landing punishing hooks to both the body and head. Cabrera, visibly slowing down, struggled to keep Cruz at bay with his jab, but his footwork became less effective as Cruz consistently cut off the ring. Cruz's power shots were landing more frequently, forcing Cabrera into survival mode. Despite a few well-placed counters from Cabrera, Cruz's dominance was clear as he controlled the pace and continued to break down Cabrera's defenses. In the round 5 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's relentless attack showed no signs of slowing. Cruz continued to pressure, closing the distance with powerful body shots and sharp overhand rights. Cabrera, struggling to maintain his movement, was forced into more exchanges, which played into Cruz's strength. Although Cabrera attempted to fight back with jabs and counters, Cruz's pressure overwhelmed him, and his shots were landing with more accuracy. Cruz's dominance in close quarters was clear, and Cabrera's output was diminishing under the constant onslaught, signaling a shift further in Cruz's favor. In the round 6 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's pressure became even more intense as he relentlessly pursued Cabrera around the ring. Cruz targeted the body with thudding shots, visibly slowing Cabrera and reducing his mobility. Cabrera attempted to create distance with jabs, but Cruz's relentless forward momentum and ability to cut off the ring left Cabrera trapped on the ropes several times. Though Cabrera still managed to land occasional counters, they lacked the power to deter Cruz. Cruz's power and aggression clearly dominated the round, as Cabrera struggled to withstand the constant barrage of punches. In the round 7 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's relentless pressure and powerful shots continued to dictate the fight. Cruz pushed forward aggressively, targeting both the body and head with vicious hooks. Cabrera, clearly feeling the effects of the previous rounds, was on the defensive and found it difficult to maintain any consistent offense. His attempts to jab and move were largely ineffective as Cruz kept cutting off the ring and landing heavy shots. Cabrera's counters were becoming less frequent, and Cruz's power punches visibly wore him down. By the end of the round, Cruz's dominance was undeniable, In the round 8 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's pressure remained relentless, but Cabrera showed heart, fighting back with quick counters and movement. Despite being worn down, Cabrera tried to use his jab to keep Cruz at bay, but Cruz continued to slip inside and unload heavy body shots. Cruz's relentless attacks to the head and body left Cabrera visibly fatigued, and his defense began to crumble. Cruz's power punches were clearly taking a toll, as Cabrera struggled to stay off the ropes. The round ended with Cruz firmly in control, pushing Cabrera to his limits. In the round 9 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz's relentless pressure was on full display as he continued to stalk Cabrera, landing thudding body shots and powerful hooks. Cabrera, clearly fatigued, attempted to fight back with occasional jabs and counters but struggled to slow Cruz's forward momentum. Cruz trapped Cabrera against the ropes multiple times, unloading heavy combinations that visibly hurt Cabrera. Despite Cabrera's resilience, Cruz's power and aggression were too much, as he dominated the exchanges and controlled the tempo, keeping Cabrera on the defensive throughout the round. In the round 10 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz came out aggressively, looking to finish strong. His relentless pressure kept Cabrera on the back foot, with Cruz landing powerful body shots and hooks to the head. Cabrera, clearly exhausted, tried to maintain his distance with jabs, but Cruz's intensity was overwhelming. Cruz trapped Cabrera against the ropes multiple times, unloading heavy combinations. Cabrera showed heart, throwing counters when possible, but Cruz's power and aggression were simply too much. Cruz dominated the round, solidifying his control and showcasing his relentless fighting style. In the round 11 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz continued his aggressive pursuit, showing no signs of slowing down. His relentless pressure pushed Cabrera against the ropes, where Cruz unleashed powerful combinations targeting both the head and body. Cabrera, clearly fatigued, struggled to keep Cruz off him, landing occasional counters but with little effect. Cruz's hooks and body shots were wearing Cabrera down, as he found it increasingly difficult to maintain distance. Cruz controlled the pace of the round, overpowering Cabrera and further asserting his dominance with his non-stop offense. In the round 12 of Isaac Cruz versus Giovanni Cabrera, Cruz pushed for a decisive finish, maintaining his relentless assault. He pressured Cabrera with powerful body shots and precise hooks, showing no mercy. Cabrera, though resilient, was clearly exhausted and struggled to mount any effective counterattacks. Cruz's constant forward movement and heavy punches kept Cabrera pinned against the ropes for much of the round. Despite Cabrera's efforts to defend and counter, Cruz's dominance was undeniable. By the end of the round, Cruz's relentless aggression and power had firmly established his control, rounding off a commanding performance.